This is ESPN Esports. I'm Ardo Cal. Tragic news in the world of gaming and esports. Popular streamer and one of the best World of Warcraft players in history, Byron Reckful Bernstein, has died at the age of 31. The suspected cause of death is by suicide, and the death was confirmed by his ex-girlfriend on Twitter. He had been exhibiting some suspect and concerning behavior prior to this. He had spoken at length on previous streams about his battle being bipolar and with mental health issues, and now he has died on Thursday at the age of 31. There's been an outpouring of support from the gaming community, particularly in World of Warcraft. Tributes are rampant because he was a member of the community that was beloved. He had a great standing with fans, and he had a large community that absolutely loved him and his content. He was a upstanding member of the gaming and World of Warcraft communities. Social media and in World of Warcraft itself, we are seeing an outpouring of support for Reckful. His girlfriend that he had proposed to online hours before he died has also issued a twit-longer statement that I will now read to you here. This won't be long and won't be eloquent. I'm still processing. I didn't see the proposal until it was too late, but that doesn't change the fact that I wasn't able to be there for him. He was amazing. He taught me how to have fun, to experience more, and challenged me to try to be more than what I was. He was larger than life, too big for this world. He brought me to realize that I knew nothing about depression, nothing about mental health issues. I had this vague idea of what it was and embarrassingly thought that I could help with trivial BS. We loved each other, but it came with its difficulties. I was insanely insecure when it came to him. I couldn't even recognize myself. I don't feel that I was able to be the person that he needed in his life. We need better support for those with mental needs. I remember Byron telling me how traumatized he was when he had the authorities called on him for being at risk of suicide. Anyone that knew him knew how much it scared and affected him. This can't be how people feel about the places that should be keeping them safe. How the expletive is that okay? Friends don't feel that it's the right move to call for help when they know that the mental institutions they get sent to treat them like animals incapable of understanding. Expletive, that stupid expletive logic song about the hotlines. My heart hurts. I'm sure many of yours do as well. Byron just wanted everyone to be friends, so let's be that for each other during these difficult times. I will do my best to live as the best human I can be, Byron. I promise. Rest in peace. This certainly is an example of a larger conversation that should be had in a continual basis about mental health and mental health issues. First of all, you are not alone. If you are suffering or if you have any mental health concerns, bipolar, anything like that, you are not alone, and there is help available to you. There is no shame whatsoever to seek help, whether it's guidance, whether it's therapy, whether it's a licensed professional that can help you through whatever pain and whatever mental anguish and anxiety or pain that you are going through. There is absolutely no shame whatsoever in seeking help. You are coming from a position of strength. You are coming from a position to want to improve and want to cope and want to handle what is going on in your life. And that is very admirable. We should get to a point where nobody, and I mean nobody, makes fun or pokes fun at any of these kind of situations. There should be none of that. There should be more conversations being had around mental health. I can tell you, growing up in a family that came from a different country, in an immigrant household, mental health wasn't something that we discussed all that often. In fact, it was swept under the carpet. It barely existed. I didn't even know what mental health was or any sort of conditions were until later on in my life, because that was something we simply never spoke about. And I hope that does not happen for future generations, because this is extremely important. It's extremely important to help cope, to be able to work through it, to be able to deal with it. This is something that we all, in some way, shape, or form, or some capacity, deal with. And the last thing that we want to see, especially in a position like mine, to report on, are stories like this. One day, I truly hope that stories like this never happen again, and we never have to speak of situations like this ever again. We lost a beloved member of the gaming community, and hopefully a bigger conversation that is meaningful and that people listen can be had as a result.